Hello everyone, it's me again, your teacher Ian in Mathematics 7, and welcome to our third video lesson for quarter 1, and this is called the addition and subtraction of integers. Enjoy watching and start learning. At the end of this lesson, you must be able to perform fundamental operations on integers, particularly addition and subtraction. Let us have this problem first. After all the consecutive typhoons and the floods that hit the region, many companies registered major losses in their businesses. A footwear store had a loss of 90,000 pesos in the first month after the unfortunate event and a loss of 45,000 pesos in the second month. The question is, how much did the store lose in 2 months? Based on the problem stated just a while ago, we may start by writing the equation of the problem as follows. So we have here loss, diba? Loss in the first month. Okay? And the loss in the second month. And of course, the total loss in 2 months. Okay, so this is the equation that we have created out of the problem, because on the first month, its loss is 90,000. We are going to what do you call this? Place a negative sign here because it pertains to loss. Okay, and then we have here another on the second month, 45,000 pesos, and wara man on the second month. And if we're going to add that both, no, on total losses, that is 135,000 pesos. So the store had a total loss of 135,000 pesos in 2 months. And this example shows an addition of two negative integers. As a review on addition of two integers, we use a number line. And this method was introduced in grade 6. So let us have an example number 1. Example number 1, here we have positive 4 plus positive 5. So if you're going to show that one on the number line, we have here, of course, since positive naman lahat, we're going to show more of the positive side of the number line. So let's have this negative 2, negative 1, we have 0, 1. Okay, now according to the given, we are going to add positive 4 and positive 5. So if we're going to locate positive 4 on the number line from 0, ibig sabihin nun, we are going to move 4 units. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we landed at positive 4, of course, and that is 4 units. And after 4 units, we are now going to add 5 units from positive 4. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we landed on positive 9. That is 5 units away from positive 4. So if we're going to take a look at the illustration, ibig sabihin po, positive 4 plus positive 5 is equal to positive 9. As simple as that. Now let's proceed to the second example. We have here negative 4 plus negative 5. So here, we're now going to focus on the negative side of the number line. So we have here, we're now going to show to you more of the, what do you call this? more of the negative side of the number line. So we have here negative 10, negative 9, 8, negative 7, negative 6, negative 5, negative 4, okay, so if we're going to analyze the given, which is negative 4 plus negative 5, ibig sabihin, yung negative 4 is 4 units away to the left of 0. So we have here, we're going to count from 0 to the left, 4 units away. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we landed on negative 4, and that is 4 units. Okay, now from negative 4, we are going to add negative 5, no? We're going to add 5 units to the left of negative 4 naman ang ibig sabihin doon. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we landed on negative 9, and that is 5 units away to the left of negative 4. So if we're going to add the units away, no, from 0 to negative 4 to from negative 4 to negative 9. So we have here 4 and 5. So ibig sabihin po, negative 4 plus plus negative 5 is equal to negative 9. So that is the example number 3. Next, we have here for number 3 naman, we have positive 3 plus negative 7. So, nag-positive 3 tayo and then negative 7. So, showing that on the number line, ito magiging resulta niya. Okay? So, we're going to divide the number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nandito negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, and negative 5. So, unang-una, focus tayo sa origin, which is the 0. And sabi dito sa una, positive 3. So, meron tayong boundary. Nagagawa tayo ng boundary, no? That is 3 units away. Now, from positive 3, we're going to count 7 units to the left of positive 3 kasi negative 7 siya. So, from here, ito, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, hanggang dito. So, ibig sabihin po, 7 units away from positive 3. So, the answer here is obviously yung pinaka-last. Ito, which is negative 4. Therefore, positive 3 plus negative 7 is equal to negative 4. No? Now, let's have another example. Number 4 naman tayo. Taas natin ng konti. Okay, we have here, baliktad naman natin, negative 3 plus positive 7. So, the same as usual, we're going to show that on the number line. And by labeling the numbers, we have here, sorry. Okay, so from 0, focus tayo dito sa first, which is negative 3 ko, no? So, from 0 to the left of 0, we're going to count 3 units away to the left of 0. So, we have here 1, 2, 3. So, dito siya nagland. Okay? So, yung arrow natin papunta dito. So, 3 units. And from negative 3, we're going to move 7 units away to the right of 0. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So ito yung boundary niya. So papunta doon. and that is 7 units. So, ibig sabihin, the final answer is positive 4. Or, pakita ko lang, negative 3 plus positive 7 is equal to positive 4. Okay, positive 4 ang sagot. Let us always bear in mind that we can add integers by following same rules to do away from the use of a number line. And when adding two positive integers or two negative integers, or if the addends have like signs, simply add their absolute values and prefix the common sign to the sum. Let us have our first example for this. We have here positive 2 plus positive 7. Okay, so we simply get the absolute value of positive 2 plus the absolute value of positive 7. And the absolute value of h is 2 and 7, of course. Then, if we're going to add both of them, we simply got 9. And that is actually the same as positive 9 or simply 9. Okay? Okay, so ibig sabihin na ito, positive 9 na yan. And then let's have number 2. We have here negative 2 plus negative 7. Here, if we get the absolute value of negative 2 and the absolute value of negative 7, we simply get the 2 and 7, and we simply add both of them pa din. But on this matter, we are going to follow the original sign, no? The original sign of the given, which is negative. Both of them are negative, so we simply get negative 9. Okay, we copy the common sign. Okay, now to find the sum of two integers with unlike signs, find the difference of their absolute values and prefix the sum with the sign of the greater number with the greater absolute value. So we have here, for example, number 3, positive 2, or we simply use, yan, ganyan lang, plus negative 7. Kunin muna natin yung absolute value niya, syempre, which is ito. And respectively, we got 2 and 7. But we are going to get the subtraction of 2 from 7, which is equal to 5. Okay? Which is equal to 5. And since the greater absolute value is sa negative 7, we are going to follow the sign of the greater number, which is negative siya. So we have our final answer is negative 5. Okay? Okay, now let us proceed to the subtraction. And to subtract integers, we use the definition of subtraction as this. A minus b is equal to a plus negative b. Or simply put, we are going to change the sign of the subtrahend and proceed to addition. This is the minuend and this is the subtrahend. The sign of the subtrahend here is positive, and the operation here is subtraction. So we simply change the sign of the subtrahend. Since positive b ito, naging negative b, and we simply proceed to addition. Alright? Addition tayo. So let's have an example for this. We have here letter A, positive 2 minus negative 7. So we change the sign of the subtrahend. Copy muna natin yung minuend natin, the same yung sign niya, and then proceed sa addition, then change the sign of the subtrahend, magiging positive 7. So we simply got positive 9 as the answer. And let's have another example. We have here negative 2 minus positive 7. Minus positive 7. We simply copy the minuend, which is negative 2 pa din, and we proceed to addition. And then we are going to change the sign of the subtrahend, which is negative, positive siya dito, so magiging negative dito. And then we are going to proceed to addition. This is adding like signs. So we simply add the two numbers, which is 2 and 7, that is 9, and we copy the same sign. So the answer is negative 9. Let us have another example. We have here negative 2 minus negative 7. So simply ganun pa din. We are going to copy the minuend itself and then proceed to addition and then change the sign of the subtrahend rather into its opposite. So we have here positive 7. So if you're going to take a look at this, we are adding unlike signs. So sabi nga doon sa una, we're going to get the absolute value, which is ang absolute value ng negative 2 dito ay 2, and then absolute value ng positive 7 ay 7. And then we simply subtract 2 from 7, and then we got 5. Okay? But on this case, no, ang pinaka mataas na greater value is 7, of course. So sa negative 7. So we're going to follow the sign of the original. I mean, dito tayo. Okay, magfo-focus. So we have our final answer is positive 5. Okay? Next is we have letter D. Positive 2 minus positive 7. So we simply copy 2 and then we simply proceed to addition and change the sign of the subtrahend into its opposite, which is on this case naging negative 7 siya. So this is adding unlike signs pa din. So we simply ganun pa din get the greater absolute value, I mean the absolute value of each, which is ang absolute value ng 2 is 2 and then absolute value ng negative 7 is 7. And we simply subtract 2 from 7, so we got 5. But on this case, we are going to follow the sign of the greater absolute value. So we have here negative ang kanyang magiging result, which is negative 5. We are already done with our third lesson. At this point, let us always remember that the sum of two positive numbers is positive and the sum of two negative numbers is negative. And to get the sum of two numbers with different signs, find the difference of their absolute values, prefix the sign of the addend with the greater absolute value to the sum. And to get the difference of two numbers, we simply use the definition a minus b equals a plus negative b, or simply put, we are going to change the sign of the subtrahend and proceed to addition. There you go. We're done with our third lesson, and that is about the addition and subtraction of integers. I hope you learned something from this lesson. And if you do have questions about this or clarification about this lesson, just don't forget to message me. Thank you all for watching, and if you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe and click the notification bell for more updated videos for this channel. And please do not forget to like this video. See you on our next lesson.